My name is Hannah, and my speech is called Student Stress, Help or Hurt. I recently conducted a survey at my high school to see what factors stress students out the most. I asked 9th through 12th graders to circle the biggest stressor in their life. A whopping 44% said that schoolwork stresses them out the most. Why do you think that is? Let's take a deeper look into the minds of high school students. Many students feel the need to perform well. They also feel the pressure to be perfect. All of this pressure can come crashing down faster than you think. I would like to persuade my audience that students are too stressed. Stress can have a huge effect on the way students learn, perform, and how they see themselves. 44% of high school students said that schoolwork is their biggest stressor. Some students' grades are rising a significant amount. With the pressure to get perfect grades, stress for teens is very high as well. A few colleges in California conducted surveys to see how their GPAs of incoming freshmen are changing. Colleen Rustad of Betulma360.com said that incoming freshmen to Berkeley College had GPAs of 3.61 as opposed to 3.58 in previous years. GPAs of incoming freshmen to UC Davis are an outstanding 4.0 as opposed to 3.86 from previous years. Many students' grades are dropping dramatically. Gargoyle article says that 47% of students say they don't do as well in school as they could. 63% of teens undergo so much stress that they start procrastinating. 40% of students say they don't even enjoy learning anymore. ACT scores have been the lowest they have been in the past 5 years. The average ACT score in 2013 was 20.9, as opposed to 21.1 in the past 5 years. Students who cram their studies in the night before the ACT tend to get lower scores than the students who study over a period of time. It is tough to get good test scores when students are so busy with academics as well as other activities. Academics are very important to teens that compete in sports and extracurricular activities. Students have to have their grades above failing to be able to compete in their games or activities. Some schools won't even let the students go to practice until they have had their grades up. 8% of high school students said that being involved in so many extracurricular activities stresses them out. Many students can be at the school over 12 hours a day because of activities before and after school. Being active and busy all day can affect the body and the mind. There are many effects of stress on the teen body. Lack of sleep is the biggest effect. 73% of teens say that stress makes them lose sleep. 60% say they are not getting adequate sleep. Students show that the older the students are, the less sleep they're getting. This can have a serious effect on the body. Physical effects include poor concentration and focus. Many students are distracted because they are too tired. The Yale Stress Center says that being too tired and not getting enough sleep can lead to having aches, sickness, and high blood pressure. Stress can also have a big impact on the teenager's behavior and their self-concept. Teens become exhausted pretty fast. This turns into crabbiness and mood swings. They start to look down on themselves. Their self-esteem goes down a significant amount. If you go to Google and type in, "School makes me feel," the top 3 hits are pretty upsetting. School makes me feel trapped. School makes me feel worthless. School makes me feel ugly. Teens should not be feeling this way about school. School is supposed to be a fun learning environment. Gargoyle's survey says that 45% of students suffer from depression and 28% have anxiety and have undergone panic attacks. Self-harm rates have also increased. The Guardian article states that 46% of teachers no students in their school who self-harm. Suicide rates have also increased a significant amount. The Guardian article says that 30% of teens could be considered for a suicide risk. 600 to 800 teens commit suicide annually. That is about one teen in every 40 seconds. These teens are losing their future just over a stressful situation, and that is not okay. Stress between teens and adults is pretty different. Stressors that adults face are more in the real world. Divorce, loss of job, and financial issues are all big stressors in adulthood. According to the Journal of Gerontology, stress affects teens more physically and psychologically. Stress affects adults more in the workforce. The effect stress has on the adult body is a little different than on the teen body. Stress in adults can cause nausea and forgetfulness. Adults become tired and fatigued. Luckily, there are many ways to cope with this stress. Teens should find relaxation techniques, talk to others, and maybe find a hobby that interests them. Adults should exercise, take care of themselves, and also relax. Now you have gotten a better look at what stresses students out. You also know why they are stressed out. Students should not have to face these pressures every day. They should be able to live a happy childhood. The saying, "These are the best 4 years of your life," don't apply to most high schoolers. With test scores dropping and suicide rates climbing, what would you do to help these students? Thank you.